Hello, social media family. Welcome to our sex talk. It's been a while. Yeah, and today I want to talk about a topic that is very important for some people. And we are talking about the size of a man's penis, the size of your dick. And we have been made to believe that the bigger a man's penis, the better he is. And that lie has been sold to a lot of us for years now. And it has been so ingrained into us that the bigger your penis, the better a lover you are, that you go online and there are different ads talking about various techniques and various products that would enlarge the size of your penis. And it has really become a thing of insecurity for a lot of men because, trust you me, just like the way we have different sizes of people, we have different sizes of dick. And definitely some men have smaller dicks than others. And I have firsthand had conversations with men who feel very insecure because they believe that their penis sizes were small. And at one point, I asked somebody, how do you know you have a small penis? "Oh, but I went to secondary school. It was something we did all the time. We're always comparing dicks. Like, I was like, what? I don't ever remember comparing the size of my breast to anybody. Not when I was in senior high school and certainly not now. But it is something that is really bothersome for a lot of men and women. And I want to state here that it is true that some women enjoy men with bigger dicks, you know, but really the size of a man's dick is not the sole determinant of how much pleasure he can give you. There are a lot of things that go into the cocktail of love making and make it sweet. And penis size is way down on the list. If you have a man with the biggest dick in the world, one disadvantage is that sometimes when you sleep with a man with a big dick, you have a lot of pain. If you don't take care, you're going to have your uterus dislocated. All kinds of things can happen to you. So it also has its downside, sorry. But there are ways you can manage your man, whether he has a small dick or whether he has a big dick. We'll come into the details. But other things like intimacy, like communication, like emotional connection, they all come into that cocktail of love making. And the penis size is just a small bit of it. You get what I mean? And research has shown, I've mentioned severally in different sessions, that the clitoris is one of the most important things on a woman's body when it comes to love making. And the part of the clitoris you see is really small compared to the actual size of the whole organ. What you see is just the hood, a small part of the clitoris. And the most part of it, they are called the crura. They drape around the entrance of the vagina. And so for women, the first 2 inches of her vagina, it is the most sensitive aspect of a woman's, channel, the first 2 inches. And so if a man has a dick which is even 3 inches or 4 inches, it is way past the 2 inches where you have most of the nerve endings. And so any man with a dick above 2 inches should be able to do amazing things to satisfy a woman in bed. Then also, it is not really about the size of the penis, but your biggest sex organ? Your biggest sex organ is your mind. Your mind, that is, so the man can have the biggest of penises. If the woman is not at a good place where she's ready and receptive to the art of love making, the size of your penis does not matter to her. And she can find a man with this one small dick who makes her feel amazing and thinks the world about her and connect with her on an emotional level. So that just by touching her in a certain way, the spark starts flying and she reaches orgasm even before the man touches her. And so putting aside the advantages and the disadvantages of having a small and big dick, Here is the deal breaker. Here is what will shock you. And some women don't know this, and it is going to be a subject of debate. But I'm here to tell you, I believe strongly that even a man without a dick, if he knows his way around this game called lovemaking, can make a woman happy and take her to the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh heavens. In case there are more, he can take them there, you know. Why do you think that lesbians are very happy in their relationship? Neither of the partners has a penis, but they are great. And in case you are a man out there and you've been lamenting about the size of your dick, whether you think it is too big or you think it is too small, I want you to think again. Because although your penis is a very important tool God gave you for lovemaking, it is not the only tool. It is not the only tool. Think about all the other appendages that God gave you. Do you know what your hands can do to a woman's body? Do you have any idea what your lips and your tongue can do to a woman's body? And so I need you to stop focusing all your energies on the penis and think about your other appendages. Use your lips, use your tongue, use your mind, use your hands. Anything that your mama gave you that you can use to make love, use it. It does not have to be a penis. And in any case, you can have the finest dick in town. It is not about what you wear in your trousers. It is about how you use it. And so after you have gotten the dick that God gave, irrespective of the size, you need to learn to use it well. Technique. It is not just about entering a woman's vagina. It is about what you can do when you are in there, how you can move that dick around. And so for anybody out there who is so concerned about the size of their dick, I hope this makes you feel better. The size of your dick is not the only determinant of how happy you can make your woman. Think about your lips. Think about your tongue. Think about your fingers. Think about all the appendages God gave you and use them. Thank you.